All right, we're back. Final review of tonight. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is from Breton Brewing here in Nova Scotia. And this is the Island Time Lager. This is one I've it's been around in the NSLC forever, and I've just never picked it up. I don't know why. I just never did. I guess I was just, hunting for more interesting selections at that time from the different breweries. But now that I'm firmly back in hey, let's get more interesting lagers and pilsners and stuff like that. Finally decided to go around and take a swing at this one. Hope this one hasn't been sitting in the NSLC for 8 years, because that could be a possibility. I can't tell by the code on the fucking can, but it wasn't on clearance anyway. So usually that's a good sign. Usually that means it hasn't been there for 8 years, and they're just now trying to get rid of it. Yeah. So there we go. Island Time Lager. Blah, 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 blah. 4.3% alcohol by volume. Apparently it's a Helles lager in style. We're going to go to Breton Brewing and just take a quick look at their shit. See what they have to say about this shit. Okay, so here we go. Breton Brewing. Here's all the beers. We've done Black Angus. We've done Crazy Angus. We've done 7 years. We haven't done, I think we've done a couple other smash up jam, whatever fucking things. I don't know. We've done the Red Coat. We've done the Sons of Hector. Pretty sure we've done the Storm Chaser as well. So there, Island Time. So Island Time Lager, Munich Helles Lager in style. Nothing else. Says refreshing beer under swaying palms or any patio umbrella. 4.3%, 15 IBUs. Oh, and here they got their seasonals and shit too. Cocoa Envy Chocolate Porter. I never even heard of that one. I've had their gingerbread holiday ale. Did I like that one? I can't even remember, man. Cranberry Belgian Wit. Interesting. They have a cider. Pumpkin beer is good. Sterling Hefeweizen. Okay. We're done with that. CB Fallen here saying, great labeling, love it. Yeah, pretty good. Again, all the breweries in Nova Scotia have been kind of updating their labeling lately in the last few years. Breton is no exception, and everyone seems to be going for more minimalist, kind of just eye-catching minimalist kind of style. Very simple, very casual kind of style. Nothing too fancy of wild art or anything on it. Or a lot of breweries have been doing that lately, I've noticed. Which, of course, makes it easier to print them, too. Simpler to label, easier to print. Just makes sense money-wise. If you can make a really beautiful label that's super simple, why not go for that? Because that's going to cost you less. Okay, we're going to pour this thick. I think that might be an overall trend for a lot of breweries these days. I can remember Dieu de Seal used to have the most amazing labels, and I think they've changed all their fucking labels now, and they're not nearly as great as they used to be, but probably less expensive. All right. So that's a nice, decent, light amber color. Looks darker on the screen, of course. So Munich Helles Lager, we're expecting Pilsner-like, but less malts, or less hops, less spicy hops, less hop bite altogether. More focusing on grassy malt character than anything else. That's generally what the Helles tends to do. So we'll see if we agree with that. Oh, yeah. This is a straight up like vegetal, grassy-ish smell here. A lot of it coming from the malt. Might be venturing a little bit into canned cream corn, maybe a little more than I'd appreciate. But generally, these beers tend to go in that direction a little bit anyway. Although this might, like I said, I have no idea how old this is. It might be old. Who knows? But, all right. Smells decent enough. There's no off notes really or anything like that. So go right to the taste. Cheers. Yep. That's pretty much classic straight up Helles. It's more about the sort of sweet-ish, grassy kind of note from the malt. The hops are almost non-existent. Like there's a little teeny bit of dryness in the background, but it's like so minimal that it's not even worth really mentioning. It's a very flavor-wise, it's a very what's the proper word? Would it be effervescent? Would it be ethereal? It's very brief, whatever it is. You taste it, and then it kind of goes. Like a little bit of that grassiness lingers, but not a lot. It's just very clean tasting. Very like you take a drink, you take it down, and it's gone. It's off the palate, kind of thing. That's fine. Not my favorite style. I'll be quite frank with you. Give me a Pilsner any day. Give me a solid goddamn Pilsner, like a Czech Pilsner or German Pilsner. I'll be in heaven. I need a little bit more from my lager than just some grassiness, honestly. That being said, style-wise, this hits all the marks pretty well. I'd throw an 8.5 at it for style. It's not doing anything really wrong. Not at all. I'm sure there's better examples of this out here. Like I'm sure if I went to, the actual region where this style was born, I'd get like these earth-shatteringly good examples of the style. But this is good enough. That's all I need. Especially since I gravitate towards Pilsners. I don't need a better Helles. I really don't. Personal preference. I'm probably not going to buy it again. Like I said, it's just kind of, it's fine. Someone handed it to me. I'd not turn them down at all. I'd be like, oh, thank you. I will drink this right now, sir. I will do that. But I mean, as far as like choosing this off the shelf, I wouldn't do it again, but that's my personal style preference. So I'm going to throw a 6.5. I got to be fair. It's just not for me, dog. Doesn't work for me, brother, as Hulk Hogan would say, doing his backstage politicking. But yeah, style-wise, it's great. If you like a good Helles lager, then the Breton Island Time Lager is really good. 4.3%, so it's nice and light. It's all, it's hitting all the style marks, basically. And I don't know if there's too many beers around in Nova Scotia craft-wise that actually call themselves a Helles lager. Like, I'm sure there's some that fit into the style, but you'd have to actually like buy them and dig into them and discover that, oh, hey, this is actually kind of a Helles lager. This at least says we're making a Helles lager here. Our interpretation of it. So if that's something you're looking to gravitate towards, this is pretty good. It's not bad. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Last review of the night. Be good to one another. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. I don't know what else. I can't give any more advice outside of that. I'm not a guru of any sort. Yeah. Bye bye.